Picture this: an Olympian who has pushed her body to the limit through grueling races, personal bests, and heartbreaking falls, then pouring her heart out on social media about the unseen struggles of life beyond the track. That's Alaysha Johnson, the U.S. 100-meter hurdles star, sharing an emotional confession at the close of the 2025 track and field season. In a raw post, she laid bare the realities of adulting amid mental health battles, reminding fans that even champions face everyday pressures. From her Paris Olympics setback to Tokyo World semis, Johnson's words resonate deeply. Nobody talks about how, as an adult, you still have to show up. Even in your lowest lows, even in depression, even in sadness, insecurities, and grief. You are still expected to show up. That is by far the hardest lesson in still learning. Let's explore her inspiring journey and why this confession hits home for so many. The 2025 season was a roller coaster for Alaysha Johnson, marked by resilience and steady progress in the women's 100-meter hurdles. Kicking off early, she raced in China in April, opting out of indoor meets to focus on international tune-ups. A bold move that paid off with consistent times. In July, she clocked a personal best of 12.27 seconds at a Diamond League meet, placing her among the world's top hurdlers and ranking her 15th globally. Her peak came at the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, where Johnson advanced to the semifinals with a strong 12.76 seconds in the heats. Though she didn't medal, finishing 7th in the final after a tight battle with Olympic champion Jasmine Camacho Quinn, it was a step up from her Paris disappointment. Earlier in the year, she took 3rd at the USA Outdoor Championships, 12.36 seconds, securing her spot on the U.S. team. Johnson's season included key Diamond League wins, like her victory at the LA Grand Prix, where she edged out rivals with sharp starts and clean clearances. The year wasn't without challenges. A minor hamstring tweak in May forced a 2-week break, but she bounced back stronger, crediting her coach Boogie Johnson for tactical tweaks to her stride. Overall, her 2025 times averaged 12.40 seconds across 15 races, a career high, showing growth despite not grabbing global hardware. As the season wrapped in October with the Athlos NYC meet, where she ran 12.66 seconds for second place, Johnson reflected on the grind. The travel, jet lag, and pressure of competing against faster-starting foes like Masai Russell. Alaysha Johnson, 29, from Spring, Texas, has always been a trailblazer in hurdles. A former high school standout named Texas Gatorade Athlete of the Year in 2013, she debated and sprinted her way to Texas Tech before transferring to the University of Oregon, where she set a school 100-meter hurdles record of 12.69 seconds and earned 7 All-American honors. Turning pro in 2017, she balanced track with a master's in sports management, proving her business acumen early. Her breakthrough came in 2022, finishing 2nd at U.S. Outdoors, 12.35 seconds personal best, 12th all-time globally, and racing at Worlds in Eugene, though a crash in the semis was a setback. 2024 was magical yet tough. Johnson earned Olympic qualification with a personal best 12.31 seconds at U.S. trials, famously declaring, "I did this my way," in an emotional interview, celebrating her hood baby roots while wearing a custom outfit by indie designer Donnie White. In Paris, she reached the final but hit the 3rd hurdle, finishing 7th in 13.14 seconds after regaining balance, a moment that left her in tears. Post-Paris, Johnson shared raw vulnerability. "I cried all day in the bed about it. Nobody ever tells you how hard it is to pick yourself back up once your dreams don't come true." She took time off, returning for 2025 with renewed fire. Beyond athletics, she's a risk-taker, skipping sponsorship-heavy meets for fashion weeks in Paris and New York, building a 144,000 Instagram following without major brands. Her emotional confession at season's end? That candid post about adulting pressures, where she said, "Nobody talks about how as an adult you still have to show up. Even in your lowest lows, even in depression, even in sadness, insecurities and grief, you are still expected to show up. That is by far the hardest lesson in still learning. This honesty stems from her journey. From Hooters server to Olympian, she's navigated doubt, a 2025 assault allegation involving ex-Fred Curley, dismissed. Her words make the struggles feel universal, turning personal pain into a relatable call for self-compassion. Johnson's confession shines a light on the mental toll of elite sports, where athletes like her face post-season blues after constant adrenaline. Studies show 30 to 40% of Olympians experience depression post-games due to identity shifts and financial instability. Her story humanizes the sport, inspiring young hurdlers from underserved backgrounds to prioritize mental health, something she advocates through her sociology studies and social media. By embracing fashion and independence, no big sponsors yet, Johnson challenges track's conformity, much like Sha'Carri Richardson or Noah Lyles. Her road less traveled mindset could boost diversity, showing athletes can monetize personally via social media and events like Athlos, which offered $60,000 purses in 2024. With 2025 behind her, Johnson eyes 2026 as a rebuild year, targeting indoor world's gold in the 60-meter hurdles and a sub-12.25 seconds personal best outdoors. She's open to the Grand Slam track series for bigger paydays and plans more fashion collabs, aiming to be the Angel Reese of track, blending sport and style. Long-term, the 2028 LA Olympics loom, where home soil could fuel another medal run. Johnson teases a book on her journey, focusing on mental health for athletes. As she signs off her confession, the season ends, but the fight for balance continues. Stay tuned for more updates and analysis from the world of track and field. Please like, share, and subscribe to Global Athletics. Thank you for watching.
I always say I'm a bad athlete right after. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was on Twitter, and the lady, I was going back and forth with this lady about Jamaica, and she was like, she added Usain Bolt. I did add Usain Bolt. She said she added Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt don't know who she is. And I'm like, so Usain Bolt don't know a baddie when he see one? He know. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, my looks, my personality has gotten me a lot further than my athletic talents.
Honestly, I knew this was going to happen. I knew I was ready to make this team, and I knew nothing or nobody was going to come in between me making this team. So I feel fulfilled.